Welcome to the second tutorial in the series. In this tutorial we're gonna learn how to interact with very simple controls in our application. More exactly how to interact with a button and with a text. So let's go into it. Open your IntelliJ, create new project, application module. Let's name it button clicker. And here on activity name, I'd like to call my main activity. Click next. USB device. Also pay attention where the content of this project is saved, because if you format your computer, change hard disk, etc., or you just want to backup from time to time your projects, here they will be. So we click finish, we open the project, and here you see some directories. Okay, so this directory idea, we don't touch it. This assets directory, here for example we can put some text files, some images that we use in the application. For now leave it alone. Bin gen are automatically managed by the environment, so you don't have to touch them. Libs, here you will copy paste the libraries that you will later be using. For example, if you integrate ads in your application, you will get a library from the ad network to put it here. If you put I don't know, a library that does something, you will put it here. Okay, next is res directory. In this directory you will put everything related to you put and edit resources. For example, what is a resource? The application icon is a resource. For example, if you want to change it, you have to edit this one. You see it here, it's split it into more. We have drawable, which are images, and could also be XML files that contain style information about some controls. Basically low DPI, this means low DPI devices are no longer present. Also medium DPI no longer present. You will be concentrating on extra high DPI devices. And also you can create a general folder where you can just drag and drop some images or styles that you don't care how they scale up. Okay, so the next one is a layout, and here in the layout we see we have a main, and if we click it, it should open like this. For example, we can change the font to Nexus 5, because this is also the resolution for Galaxy S4, which is at the moment the most used phone in the world, I think. And yeah, we see here split it into two. So what you see here is a text behind this. For example, if we edit hello world from Dan and save it, it automatically changes here, which is great. Now you have design and text. Just click design, and let's drag and drop a button. So we see here on the widgets, under the widget, a button. We drag and drop it for example here. I will later discuss how you can arrange elements in the design, but for now this should be it. With the button selected, we see properties here. For example, the text, we can modify the text with click me. What is also very important, the ID. So I'd like to name them like this. We put an underscore, click me. So this is the ID of the button. Also, if we click the text field below, above, we can also, actually let's delete it and drag another text, large one, here, and let's put the text number of clicks and the ID text view number of clicks. This is the title of the application. Because of the style, we will learn it later how to do it, but for now you should have like this one button anywhere in the design, doesn't matter, with ID button click me, and one text. You can choose any of this, doesn't matter, with ID text view number of clicks. Save it, and now okay, one quick explanation. So here are the layouts. The layouts are how the application looks in every screen. Here are the values where you can put some strings, for example the application name, or the translation strings, you will add them later, some styles, everything at the right time. Now let's open the source, and you see here it's created under the package name that you chose, the Java class. Let's double click it, and you should see here extends activity. So an activity, for now, it's the screen, a screen that is presented to you when you are inside an app, and linked to this activity is a layout which is called main, this one. So when you work on them, you want to keep them close one to another, and we must instantiate the button and the text view inside the main. So we do like this: button, we name it however, equals button find view by ID. You see how it autocomplete. This is why I love this. Find, enter, air, point, ID, point, button click me, and point and comma. Now you see this are in red. When it's red, this means an error. Put your mouse over it and click Alt and enter, and you see automatically imports the button widget. Now let's copy it to make it like this. We'll do the same for text, the text view. So text on a screen on an activity, it's called text view. Okay. Now we want something to happen. We want something to happen when we click the button. So we'll do like this: button point set and we select set on click listener. We type new, we press Ctrl and space. Ctrl and space gives you autocomplete. Select the first enter. You can also type them manually, it's absolutely the same. And you should have something like this. And now let's pop up a message like button was clicked. To do this we will use a toast. Toast it's called when you give a notification, small notifications like messages. And just you can just learn it by heart, don't need to worry about now. So this is a code. The first one, main activity, this is an activity where this toast appears. The second one is a text that appears. The third one is a duration. You can exchange this with milliseconds if you want, but I prefer to use one of these lengths long or short, and at the end you put .show. Now we click run button clicker, and of course you see Euler SDK. We edit the manifest. Here in the manifest you can define permissions, activities. We will later work more on them, but for now let's just edit the min SDK version to 10 and run it again. And now I have the tablet near me, and when I click the click me button, the toast appears with button was clicked. You should have the same. Now, for example, I want, when I click the button, this number of clicks to show how many times I clicked it. And for this, let's define a counter. So under main class we'll put a counter. Counter will be increased every time we click the button, and to edit the text we just we have a set text and clicked, and we added the counter. We have, because it's an integer, we have to transform it into a string, into a text. And we do it by using string value of counter. And we have an error saying that this has to be declared final. We go over it, hold Alt Enter, and just select the first one to make it final. Now let's run it again. And it's working great. So I started the emulator here, so this you should be seeing on your phone. This is it for this short tutorial. In the next one we will learn how to get information from different controls and how to use them. Thank you for watching.